Mental health services are very important to Jericho and the veterans that we serve. It's our priority. Can you talk a little bit about some of the mental illness issues or mental health issues that face veterans, and how your department is and the city is looking to address some of those?
There's, I think there's so much in that question, and I'm going to try to tack some of it. Just to, as far as, just to, in short, as far as what we do at DVS, our resources are available on our website. It's nyc.gov/vets, and you can go there, click, the resources tab, and you can see everything there. So it's nyc.gov/vets, and there's a resources tab that we have that has a lot of information there. The underlying piece of the question, Tori, that has to be addressed is, I think, step one, many people who have not served, who look at veterans, treat us differently. We know this from, there's a roll-up of studies that a report came out from Duke University about 2 years ago about this. It was 9 different studies. Duke University was a part of it. Oklahoma State was a part of it, where, over and over again, employers think that if you've served in the military as an employee, you're better with machines and better with, things that don't involve people, but you don't have the right, human intelligence. And that's a bias that exists. I think that's one piece. Another piece is a bias of, this person went to the military. I've gone to Iraq. I've gone to Afghanistan. I'm an infantry person. Someone looks at me and automatically thinks, oh, something must be wrong in the head with James. He must be, broken, for lack of better words. And I think step one is to remove those kind of implicit biases from anyone who works or is in partnership or near a service member, is to kind of get that out of your head and just give somebody the benefit of the doubt and take whatever stereotypes you may think are out there and just put them to the side, is one piece of it. I think another piece of this is, it is important to have, cultural competence, because I've heard folks say, oh, let's make sure our people have cultural competence when dealing with the veterans. It is even more important to have empathy. In other words, to simply, not prejudge and to just have an open heart when dealing with someone. And this is stuff that transcends dealing with veterans. This is stuff you learned on the playground in preschool, like to have that empathy. And I think that that's a key ingredient to progress, because what happens is, if someone is dealing with something, oftentimes just knowing that you're not judging and that you're just working with them on the terms that they're on can mean so much. As far as 80% of communication is nonverbal, and there are times when, and I can say this from experience, running an incubator, working with other veteran entrepreneurs and working with other veterans in general, where we're not really talking about the business. We're talking about something deeper. Perhaps we're talking about connection, and just our engagement together is fulfilling a core need you may have for that. And so when I think about many of these mental service issues, mental health issues, yes, there are resources that many are available, nyc.gov/vets, please go there. But at the same time, for folks who have not served, if you could just take home this thought of, let me try to remove my implicit biases. Let me just show empathy and just work with folks. And if things come up, I can probably be more help than I ever could have imagined, just by holding the space with this person and showing them the appropriate respect, and just listening to what they have to say, or just working with them on something and not trying to force an issue, because sometimes just that connection is the secret sauce that undergirds good things.